Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Psalm 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell.
No money from nobody. Man, you just talking.
And as we transition into the future, do you think we will be able to revitalize the minds of black people as we transition, as far as like the younger demographic of people?
No. No. There won't be no reviving. It don't get better, it gets worse. It has to come to an end so something new can come about. Unless there's a war in America, I can see nothing that would ever change the trajectory of America. Whether that's a civil war or a foreign war. Right now, politically, we're at the brink and the verge of a civil war politically between the Democrats and Republicans.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful leg out there pushing this word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful leg, the believers, the listeners who have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And what I want to get into, all right, today, is to respond to this video. All right, this Charleston White interview. And as they say, a broke clock is wrong 2 times a day. All right, now this guy, he makes a lot of good points. He's not an ignorant Jake. He plays, this character, and he's, off on particular things. All right, but he's not no idiot. All right, he's an informed guy on particular things, and he makes a lot of points. Especially when it comes to nigga culture. Sometimes he's a hypocrite with particular things. All right, but from this perspective, hey, he spoke something that spoke to prophecy, man. Okay. And when asked about the youth, about reviving, the black youth, he immediately said no. All right, and he's absolutely right. Okay, because the majority of our people, we have to understand, they was born just to be judged. Okay, matter of fact, let's play it back a little bit. Let's see.
And as we transition into the future, do you think we will be able to revitalize the minds of black people as we transition, as far as like the younger demographic of people?
No. No. There won't be no reviving. It don't get better, it gets worse. It has to come to an end so something new can come about. Unless there's a war in America, I can see nothing that would ever change the trajectory of America.
Unless there's a war in America, and he said civil or foreign, and that's going to be the case. All right, now I want to address what he said first. All right, ain't no reviving these niggas. Okay, ain't no reviving. All right, the majority of our people. This is why we're told not to even waste time with niggas, man. Okay, let's go to the scriptures. All right, let's deal with, let's unpack, that short response. All right, so let's go here real quick. All right, these precepts we often get. This 2 Corinthians 4:3 said, if the good news we preach is hidden behind a veil, it is hidden only from people who are perishing. Okay, so if this good news, here it is, we're telling our people about world dominion, new bodies, power, big families, abundance, wealth. Okay, Esau, Edom being put in captivity and eventually done away with. All right, they march and cry how this nigga treat them, but then when we tell you that his rulership is going to end and he's going in captivity. That's not good enough for niggas, man. They want to save this nigga, man. Okay, so ain't no reviving. And then these little nigga babies that's being born, all right, these little nigglets, all right, these little demons that's being born into the earth, they're not here to be revived. They're here to be judged, the majority of them, man. Okay, you see. So the good news is here. It is here to our people that was born to perish. It wasn't meant for them to get it. Okay, and we have to understand that. All right, you read verse 4. It says Satan. All right, who comes in the energy of Satan? Who's a representative of Satan in the earth, man? Esau, who is the god of this world, has blinded the minds of those who don't believe. They are unable to see the glorious light of the good news. They don't understand this message about the glory of Yahushua, who is the exact likeness of the Most High, man. Okay, so you have our people that's blinded by the gods of this world. Okay, and all they know is dumb shit, death, drugs, a purse. All right, just random, hookups. Okay, it's always some new phrase they got, sneaky linking, this and that and that, just a bunch of randomness, no structure, and each one gets worse. As he said, each generation gets worse. Let's go here. Isaiah 1. All right, and 3, it says the ox knoweth his ass. The ox know his owner, and the ass his master crib. But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider, man. Our people don't even consider. Israel doth not know. My people don't even consider, man. They're speaking to Israelites, man. Okay? And our people, all right, have been completely, all right, blinded to who they are, and they don't even care, man. Because they hearing it. Because this word, you can't put a muzzle on this word, man. Okay? This word is in the midst of everything, man. All throughout the earth, this word is in the midst of it, man. It has spilled over into all these different platforms, alternative news sites. Everybody riding the wave of the prophets, man. But our people don't even consider, man. But we're not here to rehabilitate Jake, man. Okay? Only the elect is going to be rehabilitated by this word, man. But we're not here for every Israelite. We damn sure ain't here for goddamn black people, man. All right? Talking about this community, Jake pushed this community spirit amongst Israel, a complete waste of goddamn time, man. Even Jakes in the world know that it's a waste of time, that this generation is gone. And Charleston White said it only get worse. All right, and the scriptures say, when you read down, it says a sinful nation, a people laden, all right, in iniquity, a seed of evildoers. Each generation get worse. 3rd generation Crips. 4th generation dope boys, all right. 5th generation feminists, there's a seed of evildoers, man. Adulterers, everything wicked, man. Just generation after generation, and it get worse, man. It said children that are corrupters, they have forsaken the Lord. Yahweh Shema Shai, they have provoked the Holy One of Israel into anger. They are gone away backwards, man. Our people are going backwards. It's getting worse. They're going backwards away from Yahweh Shema Shai and into more darkness, man. If this place was to go on, man, Jake would just be full out Satanist, man, like no other. Completely turned out and just complete Satanist, man. You see? All into, child sacrifice would be normal, the old way, not, the abortion, but the old way. Jake could be on it. Okay? Because you see, Eve don't give a damn about the children. All right? And these niggas she getting pregnant by, they don't give a damn. These straight niggas that getting her pregnant, it would just get worse. Okay? Each generation gets worse, man. Going backwards, man. Okay? It says, why should we be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick and the whole heart faint, man. So no matter what condition the Lord put these niggas in, Jake just get worse, man. Okay, they just get more degenerate. They get more defiled. They get more rebellious, man. So what has to be done, a reset. And how is this reset going to be done? Through war. Okay. You go here to Jeremiah. Okay, 7. Okay, this is Jeremiah 7. All right, and 25, and I started at 24 because it goes to the same thing. Jeremiah 7 and 24. But they hearkened not, nor inclined their ear, but walked in the counsel. All right, but walked in the counsels and in the imagination of their evil heart. All right, and went backward and not forward. Okay, ain't no hope, ain't no reviving these niggas, man. Ain't no youth community centers, and no, these niggas are gone. Okay, college funds and do this, and no, selling chocolate world is over. Whatever you can think of, it don't work. Niggas just get worse. Okay, the nigga woman out of order. And ain't no reviving the nigga woman. Forget about it. Okay, and the Lord gonna save his few, and then, hey, we out of here, man. Okay, most of these people are here to be destroyed. Ain't no sense even talking about solution amongst Jake. The only solution is what's in the scripture, and it's gonna be a great reset through war, in which a lot of Israelites are gonna get caught in that fire, man. Okay. They going forward and not backwards, man. Okay, verse 24 in the NLT. But my people would not listen to me. They kept doing whatever they wanted. Don't our people do whatever the hell they want and complain about the results? Okay, just that this the generation that wandered in the wilderness. They do what they want, but complain about the results, man. Everybody do what the hell they want to do and complain about the results. Then it's up to people that had nothing to do with their poor decision making to fix it. Okay? Get the hell out of here, man. It says they keep doing whatever they wanted, following the stubborn desires of their evil hearts. They went backward instead of forward. From the day your ancestors left Egypt until now, I have continued to send my servants the prophets day in and day out, man. Okay? So the warning of the prophets doesn't deter our people, then there's nothing that can be done for them. Okay, the Lord raising up the prophets, if that's not good enough for Jake, as Yahushua said, no, this wicked, all right, and adulterous generation seeketh a sign, but no sign will be given, all right, but the sign of what? Jonah the prophet, man. Which means the Lord will raise up prophets. That's the sign. Okay? So our people, the Lord raising up the prophets, if that don't do it for you, ain't nothing can be done for Jake, man. Okay? But Jake gonna get caught up in the fire of this reset. Okay? It says, but my people have not listened to me or even tried to hear. They have been stubborn and sinful, even worse than their ancestors. Even worse than their ancestors, man. Okay? This is the worst, all right, generation of Jakes to walk the earth, man. This generation, man. Jake has peaked out. Jake is peaking out in wickedness, man. And this was told to Ezra, all right, in these times, man. When you go to 2nd Ezra 14 chapter, what did the angel tell Ezra he will see in the end? Okay? And it says, this is 2nd Ezra 14 and 13. It says, now therefore set thine house in order. You see? And that's on, there's manifold, because, the house of David is being raised up, and the prophets, are been, tasked with keeping the house, man. So this is the house we keep in order. And then, brothers have their families, certain families that believe, certain families are going to be covered by, particular men. Brothers keep their house in order. And then the house, including ourselves, because we represent the house, the temple now. Okay? So now, man, we're here to keep the house in order, man. Them niggas is outside the house, man. Okay? It says, and reprove thy people, comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption, man. We're here to renounce corruption, man, and our people are corrupt as hell, man. And they love it. Niggas love nigga shit, man. The nigga woman love that ratchet shit, man. They love it. And that's why we let them have it, man. We not here to try to bend over backwards and hope niggas get it, man. We don't care that niggas don't care. You see, it don't bother us none. We gonna keep teaching, okay? Because hey, we getting the blood off our hands, man. Okay, but what you do with this message, with this word, that's on you. Okay, we're not here to beg. We're not losing sleep at night, hoping Eve change her ways. No, we don't give a damn. Okay, we gone. Okay, this train gonna keep on rolling. All right, we gone. That ain't even a thought. Okay, we don't care when niggas don't stop shooting each other, man. The Lord, all right, he finna show them who the biggest step is, man. All right, you wait to see what he drop on niggas, man. Okay, verse 14 said, "Let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of men, put off now that weak nature, man." So weak nature to be overly concerned with 2/3, man. Even with our own situation and certain things around us, man. Like, look, we finna go home, man. Okay, we're pilgrims here, man. This shit, all this shit, the elements shall be dissolved with fervent heat. That's including people too, man. Okay, so we don't have attachments to nothing or anything, man. We have a mindset of getting past this, man, and getting home, man. You know, hope that we're found worthy of Yahushua, man. Like we look at the chance we got, man. We still in it, man. We all right. We clothed with this knowledge, and we're in our right mind. You know what a blessing is that in these times, man. We have a great chance, man, to be with that number, man. Okay, we don't have time to waste on niggas, man. We ain't go, go from project to project teaching niggas, man. Damn them niggas in them projects, man. You know, damn what the nigga woman got going on, her violin story, man. Damn them. Okay? You see, so that's a weak nature, man, to be overly concerned with them niggas, man. All right, and the Lord showing us why he finna do what he finna do, man. Okay? And it's not a thing of boasting against them. We just understand what it is, man. This the Lord, bro. We understand. All right, Yahweh Bashim Shai. Okay, that's what we understand the Lord's judgment. Let's go here, Jeremiah 9:23. You know, because we're not boasting anything. We fear. We understand that we just here because of the Lord's mercy, man. It's nothing we did, and we just show appreciation daily, man, as much as we can. Okay, it ain't even nothing personal with them niggas. We just know what it is. Okay. Jeremiah 9:23 said, "Thus said the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches, but let him that glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me." You see, we understand and we know Yahweh Bashim Shai, the portion that he gave us to understand. Okay, because we can't fully understand, the depth of the Lord, man. That's unsearchable. But the portion that he gave us to understand when he came to judgment and the times we in, prophecy, man, we understand these things, man. Okay, and that's why we take the stance that we take, man, because we understand, okay, and know what Yahweh Bashim Shai. He hate these niggas in this condition right now, man. Okay, it said that I am the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai, was exercise loving kindness to the elect at this time, judgment and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, said the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. The Lord delights in righteous judgment going forth, man. Okay? And doing away with 2/3 of our people that refuse, okay, to accept Yahweh Shai, that refuse to repent in this grace period, man, that's righteous judgment, man. And then the Lord is still merciful, because guess what? They eventually gonna come into the love and kindness of the Father, man, the kingdom. Okay, but at this time frame, ain't no reviving them niggas, man. They only get worse until their judgment come, man. Okay, let's go here, because let's get that in 2nd Ezra 4. And we get that in Wisdom of Solomon. 2nd Ezra 4 and 28. Yep, it's the book of 2nd Ezra 4, chapter 28. It says, "But it's concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come." Okay, so the evil was sown in the earth, in the garden, but it wasn't the time, for the destruction back then. This final great judgment of the Lord. Okay, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good, man. So like even Charleston White said, man, the trajectory won't change unless there's a war. And who's going to bring that war? Yahweh Shai. Okay, it's going to be civil unrest. All right, which a lot of Jake gonna get deleted in this civil unrest. Okay, when shit hit the fans in America. All right, and it's gonna be a lot of Jake, is gonna die in this war. Okay, because as matter of fact, as Yahweh Shai returns to wage war, because what is Yahweh Shai coming to do? Revelation 19 and 11. It says, "And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True." So that's Yahweh Shai coming into this realm, coming from the spiritual realm into this realm on that chariot, man, that white horse, that pure power. Okay, and it says, "And in righteousness he does judge and make war," man. So Yahweh Shai is coming to make war with this place, man. All right, and when he comes back, okay, as he's coming back to make war, what's going to be the atmosphere, man? Which all plays into the righteous reset. 2nd Ezra 13 and 30, it says, "And he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth, and one shall undertake to fight another," all right, against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another, man. So there's going to be civil war, all right, between the classes. It's going to be a class war, race war. It's going to be political wars. Okay, it's just going to be survival of the fittest. It's going to be all type of division and wars and clashes, man, at the return of Yahweh Shai. All right, and he's coming to shut all this shit down, man. Okay, you see. So there's going to be war on every level, man. That's going to be part of the resets, because it's going to be a lot of deletions, man. Okay? Yahweh Shai, all right, his return is associated, okay, with a slaughter, man. Jeremiah 25, okay, and 33, yep. Yeah, 33 says, "And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground." Okay, so the slain of the Lord gonna be from one end of the earth to the other, man. That's the reset. That's the reset. Is getting these niggas out of here, man. A lot of these heathens, all right, niggas, from one end of the earth to the other, man. Yahweh Shai coming to lay shit down, man. This is the conversation. Yahweh Shai is talking through the prophets now. All right, and when the ministry of the prophets is up, Yahweh Shai coming to lay shit down, man. He's coming to deliver his elect, get us out the way. Ratazar, we of that number, and he's finna lay shit down, man. Okay, you ain't wasting time trying to revive no nigga, man. Okay, let them niggas be. Let the filthy be filthy still, man. Okay, let's go here, and we'll end it here with Wisdom of Solomon chapter 4. Okay. You see, Wisdom of Solomon go in with these niggas, man. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 4 and 3, it said, but the multiplying brood of the ungodly shall not thrive, nor take deep rooting from bastard lips, nor lay any fast foundation, man. And that's why niggas are just born into randomness, man. No foundation. Nigga culture has no foundation. Black culture, no foundation, man. Okay? Nothing that they stand for has a foundation, man. It's just a bunch of random chaos and dysfunction. Okay? And lewdness, man. Okay? It says, for though they flourish in branches for a time, you know, these niggas keep popping out. Okay? And this is why the worst women are having the most children, okay, by the worst niggas. Okay? And these niggas just surviving off Hot Pockets and Hot Cheetos, you know, and Capri Suns, and these niggas just full of energy, man. Okay, bouncing around the earth, man. It said, for though they flourish in branches for a time, yet standing not last, they shall be shaken with the wind, and through the force of the wind they shall be rooted out. Okay, and that's the nuclear destruction, man. Okay, and that's going to change the trajectory of the earth, man. Okay, this great war, that's going to change the trajectory, man. All right, and Jake gonna have to be born in the kingdom, then they'll be revived, man. Okay, they're gonna be born into a righteous, functioning kingdom in the earth, then they'll be revived, man. Okay. So just wanted to go into that. You know, I thought that was heavy when you went into that. So Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you sisters, edified till the next time I say shalom.